you new to this area, Dr. Clayton?
Yes, I recently moved here.
Oh, Miami's a beautiful city. I'm sure you'll enjoy living here.
Yes, and I'm sure your wife, Mrs. Clayton, will enjoy it too.
Mrs. Clayton and I are no longer together.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So,
Out. If you don't absolutely love it, I'll take it back.
well,
No questions asked.
What the heck? You only live once. Might as well be daring. Rose, it's a used car. It's not a seat on a space shuttle.
hello. Blanche, I need you to give me a manicure. Rose, I need you to lend...
Ives, you got yourself mixed up with a real hustler. Sorry.
Well, you won't be needing me today.
Blanche, do you want to read the note? Do you want me to read it to you?
Then this morning I woke up and I was in the shower shampooing my hair and I heard humming. Well, I thought there was someone in there with me. No, it was me. I was humming. And humming means I'm feeling good. And then I realized I was feeling good because of you. You made the difference.
Nobody would notice.
Come on now, Ma, what's really going on? You don't usually eat pasta for breakfast.
I'm carbohydrate loading. I signed up for the charity walkathon.
Oh, Ma, are you nuts? I mean, this is for people who walk a lot.
So what do? Hover?
That was a lovely lunch, Blanche. A lovely lunch in a lovely house with your lovely friends.
Stop making fun of me, Virginia.
Making fun of you, honey. I was complimenting you.
I heard the way you said lovely.
How did I say lovely?
Oh, you know very well how you said lovely. You said lovely the same...
I'll understand, you know, if you decide not to.
Well, how come you didn't ask Charmaine for her kidney? You were always closer to Charmaine.
Charmaine's kidneys are attached to each other.
What do you mean attached?
Well, the two are joined. It's like having one big kidney and you can't separate them.
Leave it to Charmaine.
Yes, I have. I'm a big dope. You must hate me.
Oh, honey, come on now, don't cry. Rose, I don't hate you. No, I'm really having fun. It's just that, you know, it took me a little while to get into the spirit of things.
Seriously?
Oh.
Dorothy, before I go, I need your opinion on something.
Yeah?
What should I give Phil's daughter as a wedding gift? Your grandmother's lace tablecloth or $50 towards getting a neck?
Give her the tablecloth.
You're right. She's got a husband. He doesn't care that she looks like Abe Vigoda. Why should I? I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Adore it. Does it stir emotions deep within you? Could you just throw yourself down and die for it?
It's a dress, Blanche. It's not the Alamo.
Well, it must be pretty special. It took you 5 weeks to find it.
That's because I'm hard to fit.
I can see that, Dorothy. I'm not blind.
An awful lot of teeth and polyester.
Sophia, when are we going to be on?
We tape tomorrow afternoon in Hollywood.
You're kidding. Hollywood, California?
No, Rose, Hollywood on the planet Romulac.
Wait a minute, Ma. Wait a minute. What do you mean tomorrow?
That's what it says on these tickets.
Honey, they have to give us more time. Weekly lottery tickets. Oh, girls, it's been such a glorious day. All afternoon, I was in the mood for leather, and I finally found exactly what I wanted.
Oh, fine, Blanche. Just make sure his motorcycle doesn't block the driveway.
Can we save the chit-chat for later? If we hit the jackpot, I want to live long enough to spend it.
What jackpot?
Discoloration of the whites of her eyes.
Try this and tell me you're not in heaven.
Sophia, I can't, really.
One bite, for God's sake. Isn't it a little rude for him to be eating while she's having a heart attack?
She's not having a heart attack.
That's good.
There. Will you promise you'll hold my hand the entire time?
Oh, Ma, are you really that scared?
No. I just want to make sure you're not grabbing at brochures behind my back.
Hospital. I mean, what more could I want from a man? Get it out of the gutter, Blanche.
Dorothy.
Sweetheart, how was your day?
Well, my ulcer didn't flare up.
I'm having dinner with you, so I guess it's perfect.
Hey, Kenny, what?
Honey, Michael, I thought you were touring with that band.
Great news, Ma. I quit.
You quit. You just got the job 2 weeks ago.
I know, but I feel like I'm in a rut.
Michael, how are you going to support your wife?
Oh, more good news. Lorraine and I separated.
What do you mean?
I think he means that he and Lorraine...
Twice. But it's not like I wouldn't have anyway. Oh, good, the newspaper's here. Give me the classified.
Oh, Ma, you're not going to answer ads in the personals again, are you? We got a lot of complaints last time.
Hey, he asked for a single white...
Oh, Ma, we can't afford that.
That's the thing. The classifieds are filled with ads from people who couldn't find a hotel room this weekend and want to rent a room any place they can.
I'm not opening my home to boarders. Oh, they usually just turn out to be low-life trash who'll make a mess, and half the time you can't get your money from them.
Commercials, they're driving me crazy.
Hello, where is everybody?
Oh, we're out here, Rose.
Hi.
What's all that?
Weight loss products I have to test for work. You wouldn't believe the length people go to just to drop a few pounds. I heard about...
I thought you lost it at a pancake breakfast.
Well, those don't count. I mean, they did at the time, but this is the definitive where I lost my virginity story.
It's really nice of you to share something so personal with us, Blanche. In a bayou. You
Slow, just one of the Donaldson boys trying to sell us a newspaper subscription again.
Oh, those Donaldson kids won't take no for an answer.
Neither would their father at our 4th of July barbecue.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Newman.
Are you absolutely
Mangiacavallo.
So?
Let her tell the story. When I was 14 in Sicily, my father arranged a marriage with a neighbor's son. My dowry was 2 chickens, a ladle, and a goat to be named later.
We came from a wealthy family.
I put my skates on the wrong feet.
Oh.
Sonia Henderfinkins.
Morning, all.
Oh, morning.
Oh, Rose, for God's sake. You look like a giant elf. Can I borrow that sometime?
Oh, what is it this time, Stanley? Whoopee cushions for the hearing impaired?
It's not a novelty, it's a Zborny.
What's a Zborny?
I put up with it for 38 years, Rose. You don't want to know.
It's not that, Dorothy. I just used the same name.
Don't try anything. Then we have 4 hours of the most boring sex you've ever had in your life.
4 hours?
I guess it could take less if I stopped playing hard to get. He's not dead, but he'll wish he was when those 2 barge in on him.
Who is he?
His name is Al.
No, I mean, what's he do?
He imports diamonds.
Oh, damn, I hope he's not dead.
He bought the farm.
What farm?
Sprinklers, and you found them on the lawn.
That's not bad.
Oh, Rose.
Well, I've never had to do this before. Tell a wife that her husband's been cheating on her with me. That's the hardest thing ever to have to tell anybody.
Oh, no, it's not. How about having to tell a president get new heroes? I am going to be a model. There I was, sitting at the lunch counter, and just like Miss Lana Turner, I was discovered. Well, not exactly like Miss Lana Turner.
You mean she was sipping a soda and you were scarfing down your usual lumberjack breakfast?
Oh, Rose. Silly.
He says he's in Miami on business and he wants to see you.
John Reddy called. I haven't heard from him in almost 40 years. Oh, I can't believe this.
Who's John Reddy?
Oh, he's a guy who humiliated me.
Could you narrow it down a bit, Dorothy? Dorothy, livestock don't get chauffeur-driven limousine rides to fancy 4-star restaurants in the symphony afterwards. Except during St. Olaf Bicentennial.
Rose, I am not going. It is degrading.
Dorothy, come on now. Don't be a stick in the mud. It's for the children's hospital.
Maybe it was from their wedding album.
Here we are. This is home. Oh, Charlie, Kirsten, I want you to meet my friends, Blanche and Dorothy.
Hello, Kirsten. Hiya, Charlie.
Rose has told us so.
Good of all of us. Now, is there anything I can get you from the kitchen?
Just bread and water. Maybe I'll acquire a taste.
Mr. Sandman,
Yes?
bring me a dream.
There's one. What do I win?
Stanley, what do you want?
Dorothy, I know you're still mad at me for spoiling our wedding, but I've got some news. Big news, and I thought you might want to hear about it.
You've misjudged me.
Dorothy, I'm seeing a psychiatrist.
I'm not a Gabor.
You're telling me. Listen, big news. Zsa Zsa's coming to town.
Gloria is coming here?
I wish I knew why you two didn't get along. I just don't understand it. For some reason, you've always been jealous of my good daughter.
Mush.
Hi, I'm Jerry. Is Dorothy Zbornak here?
I won't dance. Don't ask me.
Oh, my God.
Dorothy, are you all right?
Hey, it's not as bad as it looks. The doctor says I'm fine. Just have to take it a little easy for a few days, that's all.
You're lying.
Dorothy and me to meet some men.
Me too, me too.
Let's say you and Rose and I do go. Won't they know that we haven't been to that school?
Yeah, how do we stop that from happening?
Dorothy, these people went to school 40 years ago. They won't know each other anymore. Why, you and only happens one night. Now I have to get me somebody to dump Uncle Lucas on. If I could only find me an idiot. Rose, sweetheart, what are you doing tonight?
What's private? I diapered you.
Yeah, but you didn't diaper Lucas.
I'd like to. Listen to me. I'm as giddy as a 60-year-old.
I am glad you're okay with Maz coming to live with us in Atlanta. I really think she'd be a little lost without me.
It's my pleasure, Dorothy.
Scum gathers on your elbow joint. I'm sorry, I skipped page 62.
Listen, Rose, this is not working. We've been here a whole week and nothing has gone right. I'm ready to throw in the wrench and start using the Texaco station down the street.
Dorothy, please don't.
As well as I get along with those kids, they need you. They're growing up without you, Richard, and it's hurting them. Right now, the most important thing should be the children. Not getting married. And not Gresham on the coast. And not trying to squeeze in a week for a honeymoon. Oh, that is to get my degree.
Well, it's going to take a lot of hard work on your part.
You mean like extra credit?
Well, you could say that.
Oh, well, that's fine. I'm ready, willing, and able. I'll do whatever I have to.
Oh, I like your attitude, Blanche. This is my,
Everybody, ladies, you're certainly looking... Never mind.
Where's your date, Blanche?
Oh, he'll be along, never fear. In plenty of time to see me win the Best Friend of the Friends of Good Health Award.
Blanche, you must still be running a fever. You're hallucinating. I am going to
Call. It's your friend Milton.
No, I can't believe he's calling at this hour.
Well, you told him to call day or night.
I didn't mean it. It's an expression. Like laugh and the world laughs with you. Well, the whole world doesn't really laugh.
That's because they're too busy calling here in the middle of the night. Good night, Rose.
Me. I can't make it by myself. So I think the best thing for me to do is move back to Lily.
So you lost a good friend just because George made you feel guilty about it.
That's right. I lost a good friend and a wonderful companion and an excellent lover.
An excellent lover?
Did I say excellent lover? I meant
You an apology. I was angry at the world because I couldn't see it anymore. That's why I wanted you to take care of me. I didn't think it was worth the effort to do it myself. But you didn't give me any other choice. So I went back to that school. And once I got out there and...
But we thought the second show doesn't start until 9.
It doesn't, but after the first show, the management canceled his booking.
Oh, I was afraid that would happen. Do you know where he went?
I guess he's backstage somewhere.
You go on, honey. Talk to him. We'll wait right here.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you, Dorothy, I promise. Listen, if there's ever a night where you can't sleep, I'll come to your room and sing Kumbaya.
Rose, I don't know what to say. Yes, I do. Don't ever do that.
Well, Rose. Pneumonia I caught. You remember. I ran 6 miles in the rain and the cold to bring you the cannoli you forgot to put in your lunchbox.
Ma, please.
Don't worry. I'll be all right. You all go schmooze with Bert and his Hollywood buddies. I'll just stay here and hack myself unconscious.
Well, that's being a good sport.
Problem.
So I decided to kill myself to teach that town a lesson. I phonied up my death in a riverboat accident. I had the captain, who I was secretly seeing after school, help me with all the details. Everything went perfectly. Oh, the town had never seen a funeral like mine. Hundreds of people.
Not Lebanese, Blanche. Lesbian.
Lesbian. Lesbian. Lesbian.
Sorry, too much wine.
Would you like us to leave so you can try it again?
Dorothy, I don't think we should encourage them.
Look, why don't we just let the kids get dressed? Then we can all sit down and discuss this like rational human beings.
That's a good idea, Blanche.
Yes, it is. Where did I go wrong with you?
You didn't. You're a great mother.
If I were a great mother, you would be graduating from medical school, not playing doctor with my best friend's daughter here in this house.
Mom, sorry. I know it wasn't the right time or place, and it ended up embarrassing you, Grandma, and your friends.
Your cheek.
Thank you very much, Dorothy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go wash the squashed bug off my face.
Yeah, just a minute. Won't be very long.
Okie dokie, take your time.
There's somebody in the bathroom.
Well, he said he wouldn't be long.
Come on, Ma, you expect me to believe that? Promise me you won't drive. I guess my very favorite Christmas ever was in New York. It was Christmas 1932. You remember, Ma?
Do I remember? No.
Well, my family doesn't stay in touch much during the year, but come Christmas time, we all somehow manage to make it back home.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the severe storm front that is passing through the area, all flights in and out of Miami International Airport have been canceled until 6 a.m. tomorrow. Have a Merry Christmas.
an hour ago. What does it look like?
Look, can't the two of you at least say goodbye like civilized human beings? All right, that's it. I give up. Ma, goodbye. Angela, let's go. No, wait. I have something I want to say. When I was a little girl, there were two people.
I think I'm going to cry.
I think they should both be committed.
Around here. And besides, you have your own friends, don't you?
Well, I've sort of lost touch with my new beach friends. Well, that's okay. I'm a loner. A rebel. Wow, I can't believe I'm actually living right on the beach.
On Maple.
Oh, good idea, Dorothy. Do you think it's open?
That's what all night usually means.
Oh,
Creamed what was left on his pants?
Sophia, when's that food gonna be ready to taste?
Oh, my chip beef is ready.
Oh, well, I was more in the mood for something hot.
Mine's hot.
Well, I was more in the mood for something spicy.
Oh, mine's spicy.
She was more in the mood for something that wouldn't test her gag.
Can he play a song on those little horns?
No, but he can balance a ball on his nose if you throw him a catfish first.
This is like a Twilight Zone. Somehow we got on a train that ended up inside Rose's mind.
Yeah, when is the next train?
See, if you put all the pieces together like this, then you see what the new me's gonna look like. See there? What do you think?
Why is everyone looking at a picture of Gavin McLeod?
No, Sophia, honey, this is a collage of all the things I'm gonna have done to my face.
So you're going ahead with the plastic surgery, huh?
I sure am.
Decided to get into show business, and they became the internationally renowned Scandinavian dance team of Stepan Fetchik.
Yes, they do. They say big. That's exactly what I want.
It just so happens that breasts are my specialty.
You have that in common with a linebacker I know on the Miami Dolphins.
As a matter of fact, I have worked on quite a few celebrities.
Well, tell me just what celebrities have you done?
Well, now...
Decision?
We're very sorry, sir. Nurse, do you know what happened to Mrs. Devereaux?
Oh, Mrs. Devereaux canceled her surgery. She checked herself out this morning.
Wants. And what he wanted was mine. And you know, that got me to thinking. All my life, I have had a unique charm that just kind of flowed naturally. Now, if I tampered with that, why, I could risk losing forever that special magic that is Blanche Devereaux. That, frankly, was a risk I was not willing to take.
What's the matter with you?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just overly critical. That sometimes happens when you're stunningly beautiful.
Not to mention endlessly irritating.
Blanche, Jake's here. Make yourself at home and don't touch anything.
Hi, everybody.
You are filthy!
I'm sorry, honey. I stopped to help a lady who was...
For your hot fudge cake. Free to all my birthday boys and girls. Only $1.98 to the rest of my little friends.
No, thank you. I've had enough.
Oh, I think we have a cranky birthday girl. You see, kids, when you get a little older, you can get a little cranky. And when you get to...
Suit with a drop seat in the pants for Cousin Wendell. Anyway, that was part of the reason. The other part was I wanted to talk to you. I know I didn't need a special occasion for that. It'd be more of an occasion if I stopped talking. But it kind of reminded me of a party back in St. Olaf when I was a little girl. Big Sven and Little Sven were celebrating the first anniversary of their smoked herring hoagie house. spin, big spin.
I'll get it. It's my cake. Stand back. I'll get it.
Morning.
I don't. Just talk to him.
Hello? Uh-huh. 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 Okay, goodbye. We're back together.
You know, sometimes when you're
I'll just leave the kids with Stan's mother.
Over my dead body. That gorilla scares the children. Your Michael didn't sleep for a week after he saw her the last time.
Ma, that is enough. One way or another, I'm going to earn that money for the television set.
Sophia, would you just tell us so your husband can enjoy his meal in peace?
Tell me what? Oh, what an absolutely charming woman. I wonder what this is she gave me.
I'll bet it's a love potion.
Rose, come on, honey. There's no such thing as a love potion.
Sure there is, Dorothy. My grandparents got together because of a love potion. Well, actually, it was a foot salve Gramps accidentally swallowed.
Cleaning the kitchen. This is Marguerite's job.
Dorothy, I know exactly what you're going to say, but I talked to Marguerite on the phone, and this time she has a really good excuse for being late.
Oh, fine. What is it?
She had to go pluck a hair from the chin of a dwarf.
Use vodka and black underwear like everyone else.
Can we just get this over before I lose my nerve?
Marguerite, I hate to interrupt your work, but we have to talk to you.
Yeah, but before we do, I just want you to know that Tootie is my favorite on The Facts of Life.
Father's a lawyer. What are you, one of the Cosby kids?
Boring. I want to watch MTV. Yeah!
We can't watch television. We're on a camp out.
No, we're not. We're in your living room. The camp out was called off. Remember?
Well, the rain doesn't have to spoil our fun. There's nothing we can do.
Actually, we're divorced.
Oh, I'm terribly, terribly sorry. Love your shirt.
Nice.
The body cures itself. We doctors just help it along.
Actually, I'm starting to feel a little hot. What do you suppose could be causing that?
Have you checked your thermostat?
Why don't you check it for me?
Okay, where is it?
You spent 9 years in med school. Find it yourself.
Your hair.
Oh, damn, I never should have opened that sunroof. This just isn't my week.
Here you go.
Thanks, Dorothy. Dorothy, listen. I'm really sorry about all of this. It's all my fault. Here.
I know it didn't turn out so well, but it was an honest mistake. Besides, something good came out of it. We learned to make souvlaki.
The point is, Rose, you do this kind of stupid thing all the time. And if you're not doing something stupid, you're saying something stupid or wearing with her.
Well, what specifically is it about Dorothy that is disruptive to the household?
It's nothing specific. It's her entire general attitude.
Yeah, like that time a couple of weeks ago. Was it week before last?
Well, we came back.
Next time I ask her, perfect.
Come in.
Hi, Dorothy.
Oh, hi, Rose.
Well, then I guess tomorrow morning we can start to pack. Can't we?
Yeah, I guess so. That's probably the best thing. Dr. Ashley was right, wasn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Because, I mean, it doesn't mean we can't still be friends. You know, we'll...
Lead his people through whatever battles need to be fought. Dorothy, that young peasant girl was me. And that young man was Winston Churchill.
Hi, Blanche.
Oh, I am so mad.
Blanche, I can explain.
Explain what? It's got nothing to do with you. It's Laszlo.
I just saw some of the sketches he's been doing of me, Rose. He never lets me see them, so today I looked through his things and I found some. They're horrible. The hair's all big and frizzy, the body's all droopy and saggy.
Well, I see I must explain. You see, in this statue, I wanted to convey strength and character, so I chose Dorothy.
I knew it, I knew it.
Then I dropped her.
Like so many before you.
I decided I needed more sensuality and vitality. So I turned to my sketches of...
You know, I haven't seen her about 4 years, Dorothy. I don't know what to say to her.
Johnny Carson had that same problem the other night with F. Murray Abraham.
Good Lord, that's her. My beautiful baby girl. Oh, gosh, I can't do this. I'm not ready.
Blanche, come back here.
I need...
You know, with all the work I put in on this campaign, I might as well run for fashion show chairman myself. What's so funny?
You, Rose, you can't be fashion show chairman. Well, you thought Giorgio Armani was a puppet on Ed Sullivan.
If my foot wasn't asleep, I wouldn't ask this. What exactly was it Sonia told her mama?
The joke between the two crows. I knew you'd beg to hear it.
That's it. Get out!
But
Get out!
He also likes working, and most of all, he likes being in the company of pretty young girls.
Oh, wow. Since he puts it that way, how can we refuse? It's a deal.
Good. Here's a list of the pretty young girls he wants you to get for him.
I felt like dressing up.
Rose, about the movies, would you mind if we didn't go?
Well, no. What do you feel like doing?
Why don't we just do what we did last night?
We didn't do anything last night.
Sounds good to me.
Al, we have to talk.
Can't it wait till after moonlighting? There's a special episode on tonight.
But one day he came home early and he found Gretchen and Buddy in, how will I say it, a most indelicate situation.
What did he do?
Well, he yelled at them to stop, but they wouldn't, so he turned the hose on them.
He turned the hose on? Is it true what they say about black men in bed? Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, yes, definitely. That is something I would like to know about, too. Do that. I gave Deck back his ID bracelet that had Deck on one side and allergic to the law on the other. Hopped in the car with you and Daddy, and we took off home. I asked you if you were...
They'll stop. Even surgical stockings only have so much elastic. Hello. I thought you two would be asleep by now. Girl.
You know, it's a shame we didn't accomplish anything today.
Of course we did. We found out in a pinch fruit cocktail is not bad on a bagel.
Me and Fabrizio Rubino. We were on the verge of a passionate love affair when destiny intervened.
Don't tell me. His wife, Destiny Rubino?
Right. Boy, did she have a temper. She dragged him away by the hair on his back, smashed his skull with a ravioli.
Oh, hi, Rose. Oh, Rose, now come on. You're not still mad at us because we changed your Woman of the Year application.
Honey, we're so sorry. I just hate it when you're mad at us and get like this.
Okay, you're forgiven.
Oh, Rose.
That was easy.
Well, I thought it all over and you were
From rehearsal.
How is she, Dorothy?
Oh, no, the doctor says she's fine. She's just a little shaken up. Right now, rest is the best thing for her.
She's a tough old broad.
Well, I knew she'd be okay. Something similar happened to me back in St. Olaf. I was injured during a spirited game of Go-Wackanoggin.
I don't accept Dr. Jerry's medical report.
Why?
I don't know, something about his prison record. They insist you be examined by one of their physicians. This is a real bummer. We've gotten this far and it's suddenly starting to all fall apart. It's over.
Blanche, hand me my robe.
Here. Now listen, we love you two a lot, but you've been here for 3 weeks and this living arrangement is not working out.
I guess we forgot how hard it is to live with a man in the house.
Why? What did I do?
Well, you snore, you don't pick up after yourself, and you hardly ever remember to lift up the toilet seat.
In 2 hours.
Well, that's because we need promotion.
You know Blanche is right. It doesn't matter how good your product is, you have to know how to promote it. That sure was the case with Fritz Vanderhoeven, who owned the St. Olaf Motor Coach Company.
They built a car in St. Olaf?
They sure did. Lottery commission.
Oh.
He felt so bad he's giving us free egg rolls the next time we come in.
Oh, what's the difference? It's over. If we don't have the ticket, we can't claim the prize.
Sophia, are you all right? You haven't said a word in hours. Clayton?
Blanche, how'd you find me here?
Well, I knew that you and Rose were here last night. May I join you?
Of course.
Thank you.
The heading of lust.
I'm really confused.
Look, life is tough. I'm not happy that a fellow human being is passing away, but it's out of our control. If we don't make a few bucks on this deal, somebody else will. Oh, nuts. Of course, cash today. Tomorrow the price goes up. The Kimmel isn't getting any younger.
Well, $2,500 seems a little steep.
3,000. You ticked me off.
Now you're watching a real artist at work.
Horrible.
Yeah, and look at this. It says a tan bamboo purse was found at the scene. Do you know what that means?
The man was murdered on his way to a Peter Allen concert?
No, it makes me think about Ma and that ridiculous vendetta. I mean, if I didn't know Ma, I might actually consider you.
Lust.
Look, Ma, I am a grown woman and I have needs.
Needs? You need food. You need air. You need a better wrinkle cream. You don't need Sport Nookie. This is wrong for you, Dorothy.
Wrong for me? You know, Ma, this...
No, thank you. Now, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Joe, I need a price check on some condoms. These 3 ladies here want a couple of boxes of the King George prophylactics.
Look at my limousine's waiting.
Oh, you little devils, you. Wait a minute. Honey, are you sure you don't want to join us?
You got a marzipan bar in your ear? I told you, I've got a date with you know who.
Ma, we love you.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
You fell for it.
I did. Good old synergism.
You have no idea what it means, do you?
Not a clue.
Synergism is the powerful energy that is generated by 2 people engaged in the same activity. Up till now, I had no idea it could occur outside of Howard Johnson's motor lawn.
And now I'd like to thank all those bake sale participants who raised money for the Religious Cult Deprogramming Center. I'm happy to report that Doris Levy's son Marshall is now...
The Argentinian cowboys whipping things while they ride naked on the back of Brahma bulls.
I have to remember to stop using your towels. What are you talking about? That doesn't mean that he's going to be in our show.
Don't you see, Dorothy? He's here in Miami because he knows I need him. Oh, this is all working out. I can feel it.
Dorothy, I think I might have a way to get Mr. Hope to be in our show after all. Why don't we go over there to that golf tournament? Find Mr. Hope and Nixon. Are we going to play or do you want to forfeit?
No way. No, Dorothy Zbornak doesn't know the meaning of the word forfeit.
And she's a teacher, too. No wonder the Japanese are ahead of us.
I'm gonna kill you, Trudy.
Oh, she hasn't seen me in years. I can't wait to see the look on her face.
You could wait 6 months, it wouldn't change.
It's been almost 2 hours. We can't keep up this charade. Somebody has got to go in there and get Dorothy to come out and break the news.
But she's so fragile right now, we have to be...
Welcome to show business. What? Goodbye.
Hi, Sophia.
Later.
Hi, girls. Oh, loved meeting your director friend yesterday. Oh, Dorothy.
Listen, this is not just gonna go away, Rose.
I know. But I think the first step is for me to make that call.
Give this to Dorothy, you promise?
Yes, sure, Sophia.
Good. Now I can save what I know about you and the twin rabbinical students for another time.
Hi.
A little dinky play.
With that Gee, Ma, I don't know if this was such a good idea.
I think you're right, Dorothy. Maybe I should have done my own hair. I've been doing it for years.
That's why it looks like something you buy on a stick at halftime. Because you're a schmuck?
Did you take this seminar?
Stan, I think we've heard enough.
Look, I've gone through a life-changing experience. I feel like I'm free to love anybody.
Oh, please. You said the same thing after you had your vasectomy.
You can't be serious. We've had great times here.
We have had great times here. You've just had free food.
That is not true. We've had 1,000,000 laughs under this roof. Do you remember the time I came over?
Dorothy, I know it's been a while, but try and control yourself. I need some rest.
Who was the first after Stan?
The divorce lawyer.
How did you know?
It's always the divorce lawyer.
Oh, it was a terrible time for me. You know, I'd gone on an eating binge when Stan left, and I'd put on quite a bit of weight. Plus, I was not a 20-year-old. You know, when you're 20, no...
Soul, but you people don't. That's a beautiful thing. You also have the most gorgeous hair in the world. Even when it's humid.
Oh, please, let Dr. Chang read.
It's okay, Mrs. Zbornak. I'm finished. You've seen some wonderful doctors, but I really can't agree with Emily. Give you swollen glands, sore throat, and all the other symptoms. Now, there are certain blood tests which we'll do, and if those results are abnormal, that combined with the exclusion of the other diseases will compose a profile that actually thousands of people fit.
So I really have something real.
I would say you most certainly do. But we should have our answers in a couple of weeks.
Well, not all the time. There's some other stuff. But I probably shouldn't tell you till you're 70.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Becky. Well, at least I'm not bitter.
I always assumed I'd be kept by a younger man.
It's not too late. They get younger every day. Ken, you're a lovable man with a lot of lovable qualities, but I don't love you.
It's this clown thing, isn't it?
Will you come with me for moral support?
Not tonight, Rose. No, I want to get to bed early, curl up with a good book.
That's all you ever do.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is, Dorothy. That's all you've done lately, and it's pathetic. What's even more pathetic is that I've been home to watch.
That was better than I thought it would be. Now I can't wait to get down.
Hi. Can I get you ladies drinks?
I'll have a Manhattan, and I'm watching, so don't slip me any of the cheap stuff.
I'll have another Harvey Wallbanger.
Seen quite a bit of Mr. Wallbanger tonight.
I'm celebrating because
One day soon, Mrs. Blanche Devereaux were to become Mrs. Blanche Devereaux.
I'll alert the mailman.
Him too. I looked up to him. I tried to be just like him, but I couldn't. I couldn't be him then, and I can't be him now. You were in love with the memory I brought back to you.
Well, I certainly am not. I am well in touch with my feelings, and I certainly know my own mind, George. Now, you just been talking
Hacienda Hut. I thought I'd show the kid the town, give him some quality time. Maybe it'll make up for never teaching him how to ride a bicycle.
Stanley, how come I've never seen you at the Hacienda Hut?
I never have to stay long. I'm a chick magnet. That's why they call me Mr. Lucky.
You mean for 38 years, you're not a grown woman? Just because the plumbing's in doesn't mean the house is ready to occupy.
I think I know what you're getting at.
Good, because I really didn't make that up myself. I heard it on This Old House.
Well, I tried talking to my father, but he just went all
But he really likes you, Dorothy.
Everyone is beautiful because they're beautiful on the inside.
I cannot believe
People
this.
are
I
like
have a
snowflakes.
great guy like Stephen just crazy about me, and I'm wasting my time here with all these grinning idiots. Let's go home.
We said we'd stay till after the meeting.
Just a word of caution. Don't doze off. I think
Hungry but still clinging to his belief that he would find the fountain of intelligence. He saw the miracle water trickling out of the ground, and he fell to his knees and tasted it. Unfortunately, it was a broken sewer man. You want me to drive tonight, Dorothy?
Oh, Rose, listen. I'm not going to the meeting tonight.
Well, how come?
I'm not comfortable there. I'm not comfortable with the people. I'm not comfortable with the whole thing.
But you need the group
cake.
That's Miles' birthday cake.
Honey, he'll have other birthdays.
But not with me.
Why, what's wrong?
Caroline just told me to stay away from Miles because it's only been a year since his wife died.
Oh, Rose, that's terrible.
Well, don't give her any cake.
Rose, those are
A tip on a giraffe in a 6 race.
Pop sure taught me a lot about sibling rivalry that day. When we got home, I went right over to the baby and said, "I love you, Phil." Now, wait. I wrote it on him.
Rose. Huh? Rose, I'd like to have a few words with you alone. I'm sure Buzz won't mind.
I'll wait out on the lanai, pumpkin.
So?
About me? I don't see Blanche.
Oh, she said she'd be over right after her hair up.
Your sister?
No. My sister has turned into a deceitful old woman whose only pleasure is in hurting people. No offense, Sophia. None taken. Slut. What really gets me is I was willing to be friends, but just names have been changed to protect the satisfied.
You think you're the only one who wakes up to smiles and roses?
Well, how about that inscription? How I'd inspired you more than I'll ever know.
Oh, I write the same thing to everybody. It's just like signing yearbooks, remember? You always wrote the same thing. You were the...
Too happy. I mean, why am I so happy? Is this too good to be true?
You are such a pessimist, always looking on the dark side.
Well, a fine pessimist I'd be if I didn't. Oh, girls, group hug.
Oh, Dorothy. Oh, Dorothy.
operation if I believed there was any risk.
I don't know, my little beneficiary.
Oh, God.
What's wrong, Blanche?
Oh, there's a very handsome doctor coming this way. Dorothy, listen, if he walks by... And she got in trouble, if you know what I mean, Dorothy. Knackend up and schwingel.
She knows what you mean.
Anyway, her boyfriend, Yutz Hernsberg, St. Olaf's only bald high school student.
Seems authentic.
I just can't get over it. Over what?
San Juan Hill, Rose. Over the fact that her father had an affair with her mammy.
I don't know what to think. This changes everything I ever thought about Big Daddy.
You can't keep something like this bottled up inside.
You're not alone. I have trouble confronting people.
Oh, yeah, right, Ma. Like just the other day when you made the butcher cry.
The man wouldn't trim the fat. What choice did I have?
Rose, when somebody does something wrong and it violates you, you should tell them about it.
She's what to you? Kevin!
Life gets tough outside of the driver's ed car, doesn't it, Coach?
Hey, look, Spornak, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to make sure that Kevin plays in that game. If you don't want to make it easy on us, fine. But you're not gonna stop us. I guarantee you that boy will be playing.
Hey, about the procedure? I put in a temp, and now you are ready for a crown.
I'm not talking about the procedure.
I'm sorry I didn't get that.
You touched me. You fondled me. Didn't you?
Rose, this happens to dentists all the time. Aside of
what he did to me.
Blanche, this isn't about getting even. For 9 years you've been missing, George. Well, he's here, and I'm jealous of you. Tell him you love him. Tell him you hate him. I don't care, but just see him before he leaves. Do it for yourself. The biggest pumpkin of the season.
I don't know who I'm madder at. My father for thinking he had to pay a dowry, or you for letting this go on all these years for a lousy $47.
Nobody stiffs the Petrillos.
Fine. You think your family was wronged? Let me make it right.
You're hurting me.
Stop that!
Are you ready?
I think you better go.
Oh, look, I'm sorry. Really, I'm sorry. Look, sweetie, you know I don't mean these things I say.
Just leave.
If I walk out that door, I'm not coming back here again.
That surprised anybody. So do you love him?
I do, very much.
Well, good, because so do I.
You mean that, Blanche? Because Doug loves me for what I am, not for what he wants me to be or wishes I were.
I guess I deserve that.
I guess you do.
Well, Clay, this is very difficult for me.
I think life experience.
You don't have to tell me. Remember, I grew up in a small farm town. Here a quack, there a quack. Everywhere. A quack quack.
Hey, look, there's a black guy doing the... No, excuse me, you'll pawn the ring. That's my final word.
To keep Stan warm on those cold winter nights, a head coat. Lois, this is just too much. Where'd you find such a ridiculous...
And a pinch of red pepper.
That's not a pinch.
Did you ever get pinched by an Italian? It takes about 5 minutes.
Hi.
What are you doing now? You have school tomorrow.
Oh, I'm just too smart for my own good. I feel as trapped and...
Hi. I hope I'm not too early.
You're right on time. There's something I want to tell you. I'm not the baby's mother. I'm a grandmother.
I don't believe this.
I should have told you sooner.
No, next up, we have a lady
Oh, wait a minute.
actually
I would like to say something else, if you don't mind. Please let me in.
No! Next
Wait,
up...
that wasn't what I was going to say. Yes, I am a Yankee, but hath not a Yankee eyes?
Harley with that tramp if he didn't sleep with her.
Now, come on. Blanche may be a little loose, but she's not a tramp.
Okay, here they are, the names of all the men I have dated since my husband died.
What do you know? The tramp keeps records.
Dorothy, most of the men in these pages just fantasized.
Go. Honey, you know what you should do? Sit down, write down everything that you like about Blanche. Honey, if you care for someone, it's important to remember why they're in your life.
I guess you're right. I guess I was pretty hard on her. I can't believe I made...
Didn't go tonight. Who needs the crowds, the hassle?
You're sounding old, pussycat. It's not a hearing aid that makes you old. It's what you're becoming by not getting one. Think of what you're missing, all the things I hear. The birds singing, the wind in the trees, the sound of the ticker tape telling you Xerox has gone up to...
No, I mean, you can't rent to more than 2 people unless you have a boarding license.
Oh, well, what the hey? Put it on my bill. What is it, another 40?
Well, the permit's $80.
Well, that's not so bad.
But the improvements you'll have to make will run you about, $10,000.
You come back now.
To tell you to open your heart and your pocketbook. Give the old lady money. Make it a 20.
I will, but there's something I have to know. How do you feel about the ring Miles gave me?
How do you think I feel?
You must be pretty upset about it to come back from the beyond.
Whoa! You're getting better all the time. Oh! You know, with those 2 hits in last night's game, your batting average is up over 300 now.
Yeah, but on that last swing, I think I tore my camisole.
Well, why don't we head...
Wonderful thing that could happen to a man. And it's all because of you. For the first time in my life, I'm batting .310. And I like myself.
Oh, Blanche, you really know how to mold a man.
Country, with you coaching me, I can make the big leagues right here. And we'll still have each other. What do you say we go out and celebrate, huh?
I'm sorry, Stevie, but I cannot go out with you tonight.
It's the dress, isn't it?
It's not the dress. Well, you were ready to write me off yesterday.
I feel great. Let's go to dinner and celebrate. How does Chinese food sound?
I love Chinese food.
Oh, why not? A celebratory dinner to bury the hatchet.
Who invited you?
Don't wait up.
You mean I can have another Diet Coke?
Of course you can, darling. Why, she's even more charming than you said, Blanche. Matter of fact, waiter.
Oh, Ma, come on, this is crazy. I probably told you sometime and just forgot.
He says he's proud of you, Dorothy.
Ma, I just don't understand all this. I mean, maybe there is a whole lot I don't know. Super...
Lover boy.
Not a clue.
I just got off the plane. I haven't even been home yet. I just couldn't wait to see you, Blanche.
Oh, lover boy, that's so sweet, lover boy.
And Dorothy's Bornak, a substitute teacher. All right, our first category is English history. Shared command with Cromwell in victory at Naseby.
Who is Baron Fairfax?
That is correct. Identify with. Root for. We don't believe anyone would root for you. Thank you very much for coming.
He said America wouldn't root for me.
Sweetheart, he's wrong. How can America not root for you? You want this...
I was on my way to the laundromat, and I just happened to pass by and thought I'd drop in.
Well, you gotta sing for us tonight, Dorothy?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
No, I'm not prepared.
Oh, come on, you gotta sing for us
I
again.
wouldn't know what to do.
Oh, come on.
Hey, she said she's not prepared. There's no use asking.
Will you look what I found? Sheet music.
beginning of a passionate romance. And tonight I've decided to wear it with clothes.
Girls, I did it again. I won another giveaway.
Oh, what did you win this time? A vasectomy?
Even better.
Wait, your British accent, have you seen him?
Why are you asking me, Blanche? A man so blinded by carnal desire that he would throw away everything he holds dear for one forbidden kiss.
Come on, Miles, lay off the rum cake.
What a night. Doesn't it feel as though we just woke from a dream? You know, it really has been like Shakespeare with magic and moonlight and the wrong people falling in love. I mean, what does Puck say in the last speech from Rose? You all right?
I just feel a little faint. I think getting together with my old friends is starting to get to me.
Rose, you don't know anybody here.
So the snubbing isn't race-oriented?
Oh, God, you know I really hate reunions. I mean, everybody is so plastic. Kirsten. Kirsten. What's going on?
Well, they just brought my mother out of surgery, and she doesn't look so good.
When can we...
What a chance! And you never wanted to go out with me.
Come on, get serious.
You realize, of course, that we can't let Blanche get away with this. She must be punished.
Oh, no argument here. What do you have in mind?
And you're my big, crazy, bald skull. I may give you some reason to resent me, but you cannot shake me. I am loyal.
Stanley, you wore a toupee for 27 years.
Oh, no, of all the times for me to feel a sneeze coming on.